Jay LaRock, and we're here at the blackboard with another Action Figure Monday. And this was one that I wasn't even sure I was going to collect, even though I love the actor from Breaking Bad. That's the first time I saw him, and I love him as Moff Gideon. But this figure was $5 on a super clearance at Best Buy, so I had to pick it up. So this is the Star Wars The Black Series Credit Collection Moff Gideon. I just love that it's called Credit Collection, and the reason why is because this is the part of The Mandalorian when he's looking for the child. Before, I don't even think at that time we knew his name was Grogu. So it's really cool because it comes with like a chip, which is like what he's offering to pay for the child. Interesting enough, from what I've seen about the reviews, a lot of people didn't like this figure, so that's probably why I got on sale real quick. I don't collect a lot of Star Wars, so I don't have enough experience to be like why this sucked. I know that there is another Black Series that people like a lot more, and that I think that one is the one that's like $20 something on Amazon. Even though I don't see this anymore on the Best Buy page, they do have it on Amazon for about $8. So if you are interested in this, you can go get it. I do like how these have like a nice back with information on it. So this is pretty cool. It has a little picture and it tells you like a bunch of stuff about what's going on. Like, so I just think that that's cool. Look at all the different languages and stuff. But look, we're here for the figure, and I am not in box for like 90% of my stuff. I'm here to open it and enjoy it. So let's get this popping. All right, wow, that bottom part was really difficult to pull. All right, so let's start with the chip because that thing fell out. All right, so this thing, nothing special. I mean, it looks cool. It's just plastic. Very simple, but you know, it's part of the line, so I'm sure that this could be something that someone, you know, just collects just because of that. Here's the plastic prison. Let's look at. Oh, I didn't notice the tape is separate, so that's interesting. Alright, so let's get. Wow, this is in there. All right, so that's the figure, and he comes with these accessories. So let's get these out of here. His sword and the little blaster here. Alright, so let's start with the little blaster. So that's the little blaster that comes with it. I guess mine is a little bent. I don't know if other people's are bent like that. Let me know in the comments if you have that. The sword, that's cool. That's that cool lightsaber type sword of his. That looks cool. I mean, if nothing else, that would be cool just to play around with him and other type characters. And then his cape comes separate, which I thought is interesting. That's cool. So here is the figure itself. I kind of like that that this is one of those figures that it has a little bit of wear on the uniform. It's not like a perfectly put together uniform. You know, it's simple, but it matches, of course, what we saw in the show and what Star Wars does overall with their line of clothing. You can see that he does have the little holster area here, so he can put his gun. And I don't think he has an area for the sword, but that's fine. So let's go through the articulation. So you can, let's see, the ankles. You could kind of move it up and down on the ankles, but not a lot. Yeah, like you see, you can twist them like to the side and stuff like that to get with the posting. For posing, that's cool. You can turn at the knee as well as bend. I mean, obviously it's new, so it's a little bit stiff. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't bend forward, but bends like, you know, your regular bend backwards. Let's see. No. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, turn. You could turn at the hip as well. So that's cool. And of course, front and back with the legs. You can stretch out. That's cool. So it's not. So here it's not like a waist turn. Basically, the turn is at the chest level, which I've seen with a bunch of figures like that. So you can turn it up here, but not like down here at the waist where he has like his thing. So here with the fists and the wrist, you can turn those around. The elbow, you can also rotate it at the elbow as well as bend it at the elbow, and then rotate the shoulder even all the way around, even though he has the shoulder pads. That's cool. And then the head, you can turn pretty much all the way around. And then so here on the back, you can see that you can mount on his cape. So let's do that. It's got the little like thing right there. So push that in, and there you go. So I think this is pretty cool. I mean, I could understand that when this first came out and it was more expensive, that, you know, it probably didn't live up to other Star Wars collections and figures that people were used to. So I definitely understand that. But I mean, I think that for under $10, it's definitely a good bargain. And I mean, that's kind of how I do things as well. It's not there. Yeah, there's some figures or Transformers or something that I want really bad, but if it has a discount, I'm a lot nicer as far as things are. I do notice though, yeah, if you do turn at the hip though, you do lose the alignment with the line in the pants, which is kind of interesting. And I guess you, like you just saw, it can be a little bit easy to push the cape off, but that's not a big deal at all. Overall though, I gotta say, it's a pretty nice figure. So overall, I have to say that I am pleased with this figure for the price point. The cape does seem to fall off when you're doing poses and moving it around. Even though it does push in, I tried pushing it in really hard, but when I'm trying to pose him and do stuff like that, the cape does pop off. But it's not a huge thing. I mean, this is going to be more, again, for like doing a pose, and especially I think if you use a stand or something, it's not like a huge thing. I do like the articulation that comes with it. I love the sword, the gun, the holster. I think it's all put together really nice. I guess for people who are collectors, like, let me know maybe why this didn't do so well as far as sales, and even I've seen some reviews where people weren't really happy with it. Was it the style, or did it feel like they didn't put enough into it, something like that? Let me know in the comments. But at least for that price point, I mean, for $8, or for what I got it, which was really like $4 or $5, I definitely give it my seal of approval. So it's definitely, I would say, go pick it up for that price point. Perhaps I'll pick up the other more advanced version just to see and do a comparison of that, though right now it's going for $25, and I'm gonna wait till it gets cheaper than that. But thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. If you like this video, you like what I'm doing here, please give us a like, a share, a sub, all that good stuff. But until next time, remember our motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.